channel. So today we're going to do my No Pen Left Behind singles edition. We are working on my ColourPop singles. Sorry about that. We're working on my ColourPop singles. I depotted all of these sometime last year now, and I have been neglecting them. So since I started this project a few months ago, I wanted to get some use out of them. So we're doing No Pen Left Behind style. And I have 3 different tiers in this big, huge palette. So I kind of color coordinated them. So you've got like yellows, greens, and blues in here. And then you have some reds and deeper, darker ones. And then you have your purples and your lilacs and pretty, pretty colors in here. So I will go tier by tier. In the first tier, we're just gonna go straight into it. I actually had a pretty decent month. We have finished this tier. I only need to get into 2 shades in this front tier before completing this one. So this one is now complete. So I needed to go into this shade once, which I already actually have a pan, but I went to that one more time. And then I also went into this blue once this month and did not go into anything else because I did not need to. All right, then we have our second one. So this one I've been working on quite a lot. This is the one that I needed to work on quite a lot. And actually I did go into this one more than any of the other ones. We still have quite a lot left though. So this is what we are looking like. A lot of these are from the gorgeous like Wine and Only palette, the West one, or what, I can't remember what it's called. But it was so beautiful, like that dark brown one. I can't remember, I never remember what it's called. And then we have the Miss Bliss and the Orange You Glad and a bunch of others scattered in here. Okay, so let's go into the ones that I've used. In the first row, I went into this shade right here. And I also went into this orange over here. And then the second row, I went into this one and this one. I think I did it in the same look. And then I also went into this one and this one. I think the rest of these I still need to go into though. The third row, I went into this one and this one since my last update. The rest I have not gone into. And then the fourth row, I went into this one and this one. And then the last row, I've only gone into one so far, which is this one over here. So there's quite a lot left in this tier. I have actually been doing quite a lot more warm tone looks, but this is probably a project that I'm going to neglect more so than anything else because I am just kind of going into it when I kind of think about it. I'm not that crazy about going into these shades all the time, and reds and oranges are not my go-to, but I do like peaches. So I imagine I'll probably end up going into the peaches a little bit more. And then these browns up here are probably some of the best browns that I have in my collection. And I had a really nice time going into them. If I can find any of the looks, I will pop them up on the screen. I don't know if I took pictures of everything. I'm going to be honest. I don't even remember what the looks look like. But if I do remember, and I have them here, and then I'll put them on the screen. So I don't know if this update's gonna be all that interesting and exciting, but we do have the third tier. So let's go into that one. All right, so here we have the last one, and I only went into 2 shades. So I have quite a lot of shades that I still need to go into. So anyway, out of all of these, I only went into this one and this one, and that's it. So there's so many more left to go into. Obviously, I'd gone into other shades in the previous months. So you can see on the screen now, you know, obviously which ones I have left. So I kind of want to get a move on this project because I want to depot some of my other ColourPop palettes and put them into the 4th tier because I do have another tier under here that basically has 5 leftover shades, and then these are all like empty depotted ones. I don't know if I want to keep these, honestly. I just couldn't fit them and I couldn't bring myself to let go of them. So they're just sitting here all lonesome, all alone. And I think I'm going to rearrange all of these tiers at the point that I do decide to depot my other ColourPop palettes. I really haven't decided though if I'm really going to do that, because I wanted to depot the Aurora Struck. I think there's some shades in that palette that I really don't want to keep. And then I also want to depot my California Love palette, but there's just no space. And I don't want to put them in this last tier. I'd rather color coordinate it and also see if there's any like dupes, because I don't want like multiple shades of the same color. So I'm not going to keep everything. So I need to do like a whole refresh, but I want to finish my No Pan Left Behind on the singles that I do have first before I do that. So I think that's going to be put on the back burner until I have officially finished. So anyway, yeah, this is how I've been tracking it. I kind of show this every time, but so the ones that are just crossed are the ones I went into this month, and then the ones that I have colored in black are the previous month's uses. So you can see I concentrated mostly on tier 2, but now I can color in those two. So the first tier is completely done, but these two I definitely need to concentrate on a little bit more. I don't know how else I could make this video fun. Probably no other way. For me personally, it is nice to go into my singles because I really do neglect them. I do roll in one of them in my Pan Those eyeshadows. So I am technically not neglecting every single shade in my singles, but you know, I almost am. So anyway, I think once I'm done with the singles, I will start rolling in actual eyeshadow palettes because I think that will be a little bit more fun and exciting. But while I have my singles, it's still gonna be my main focus. So that is the video. Nice, short, sweet little video for you. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.